We are back at the shop. I just picked up all my steel for the flatbed. So in this one, that's what we're gonna be starting on. I don't have the truck with me, but I'm gonna get the decking assembled, and then next week we'll do the, we'll get it onto the truck, take the box off, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I just got all my steel. I got some 3 by 1.5 channel. I got some 2 by 2 angle, and then I got some 2-inch flat bar. Everything's 3/16, so it'll be strong enough for what I need it for. And then I'm going to use basically just some deck boards for the decking. I have a couple here just so I can get my spacing and everything correct, but I'll bring the rest of that out next weekend. So I'm gonna just break for a coffee, and then I'll come out and I'll start cutting this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna get set up and just start cutting this stuff to size. But that, so I'll set you up on a time lapse. Had some trouble with the saw, the blade. I don't know if it's worn or what. I put a new one on and it's still doing the same thing, but got all my C channel cut. So we got these 4 pieces here are all 7 feet long. That's how long the bed is going to be. These 2 are going to be the front and back. That is 6.5 feet. So I can start preparing those to be all tacked together. And then I have the angle iron here, which is going to be all my cross bracing in between, and then I'm gonna have the deck boards on top. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that saw, but I finished up with the angle grinder, which took forever because this stuff is pretty thick. It's all 3/16, but the corners in here are just a lot of material to cut. So, but we'll keep going here, and hopefully it'll go a lot smoother. Having some trouble with the saw, but I think I got it figured out. It's working a lot better. My other battery just died in my X3, or not X3, the Ace Pro camera, but continue with this. So we're keep going, we're getting there. Just making the 45s on all my pieces here so I can join them up nice, and then there's no, don't have to fill the ends or anything, so getting there. Okay, I got all my 45s cut. So now I'm going to just clean up the edges, just get them ready for welding, and then I can start doing the whole perimeter edge all the way around. And then once that's tacked together, then I can start cutting my angle to fit, and we'll be going. So I've got all my 45s, you can see. That's all good. There, both sides, everything. So I'll create a nice 90, and then I can just weld that up. And then those 2 are the ones that are going on my frame rails, so those I don't have to do anything with right now. Okay, that is working much better now. I don't know what happened. Maybe the blade maybe got glazed a bit and wasn't cutting, but we're getting there. Okay, got all the edges cleaned up. So I'm just gonna get ready to weld it together. And what I'm doing is I'm just using I'm gonna use the stick welder because it's pretty thick stuff. So just got the 70-14 general purpose rods. So that'll do a good job. I can get lots of heat in there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Making good progress. Yeah, the edges are all cleaned up, so I can get that all tacked together and this thing will start looking like a truck box. So right now we're just getting the cuts made for my cross braces. So a little shorter, minus the 3/16 on each side. And then what I'm going to do is just make a little template here. I'm gonna cut this out just for the C channel, and then on the edges of my angle down in here, I'll be able to cut that out so it matches that profile, make it easier to weld. I got my plasma cutter here that I will try. I only have 15 amps here, so that'll plug into, so we'll see. Otherwise I'll just do it with the angle grinder, but yeah. We got all the braces cut right here. Everything's cut. This first one here, I tried one with a plasma cutter just to notch it. I don't know if you can see that right there. It actually worked out pretty good. Low voltage, just a couple of passes, but worked out. And that one fits quite nice. So I got all of them cut. I'm gonna put them all, I gotta do all the edge work there, and then I'll get them all in, I'll clamp them together, and then I can tack everything in. And then I can start flipping this thing upside down and getting all the welds perfect. So be ready. The plan is next weekend to get this onto the truck. So I got to take the box off, which I'll show you guys how I do all that. And I got all my braces cut. They're all sitting in here kind of where they should be. So I'm getting ready to tack them all in place. I am going to cut one of my the deck boards that's over there for this, so I can sink it in and then clamp it to all of these so they're all level with each other. I have one of my frame mount things just kind of clamped there so everything's level to the bottom. So once I get that all tacked up, I can remove these guys, and then we're almost done for the day. We got all of the braces tacked in. Looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm just starting to weld them in. I'm gonna cut these off right away. Everything's pretty good. This Boards fit nice and flush everywhere, so it's starting to look like a bed. We got everything done for today. I got everything here pretty much welded. The only thing I have to do is just flip it up and weld the areas that I couldn't get, but there it is. So it's pretty much done. So that'll be it for today. Next weekend, we'll be taking the box off the truck and getting this up. So we are making progress. See you guys later.